I'm Ray Rains if you are new here. And today we are going to go ahead and catch a vibe when it comes to this new moon energy. I am so excited. You should be very excited because this new moon is bringing you several opportunities to really change some things up. I feel like transformation is definitely the topic, okay? Not only is transformation the topic, baby, you are the topic. And we'll get into that if it comes up a little bit later. But right about now, I want to address what's more important, especially when it comes to you making the absolute most of this energy. Today is March 29th, 2025. The new moon, if you're on the east, I think it should really be about 6-ish. Anyways, that's neither here or there. Today's the 29th, and today is the day that I need you to go ahead and start pulling it together. Some of you guys have been in this like pre-shadow phase, which is amazing because even when you don't necessarily have the drive or there's distractions present and it's hard to kind of get going on some things, especially in areas where you feel like you lack clarity when it comes to doing what it is that you know that it is time for you to do. And for some of you guys, on some subjects, it's like overdue, past due. Okay? You're going to see an elephant. If you have been seeing like elephant symbols, that is going to be confirmation that it's overdue, baby. You already have the knowledge. You have everything that you need to go ahead and make the most of your current situation. But to make the most of this energy, I feel like as I've been preparing throughout the week for this new moon, but not just about me, but my Royals, how can I put them on? What is it that they need to know so that they can really see their desires come into fruition? Now, like the elders tell us, I can talk someone blue in the face. It's about whether or not you're wanting to not just know because you know, but apply the information. I also feel like if you started something around February, right now is the time for you to really see that bloom in a way that it's like in a way that you didn't even necessarily imagine yet. It's like you know you wanted big results. I'm also here in January, but you want it, it's like your goal for something. You know it's possible, but it's like when certain things come about, these distractions via people, things not going your way, or simply a lack of motivation, you get sidetracked and you're not as focused, not as determined, not as dedicated. With this new moon energy, baby, it's like the portal is open for you to just go ahead and walk through that. Grab the additional tools that you come to realize you need along the way. But what's important here is for you to know where you're wanting to head. What direction are you wanting to go in with this new moon, and how I have very diligently put together a guide for you guys to manifest, how to manifest, what's in the way, what do you need to remove, what do you need to embrace, what the signs will be to let you know that you are on the right track. Butterflies are significant, but and what you can do to kind of speed things up for you, the new moon bloom. I love it. I love it. I love it. When I was meditating the other night, I'm just like, what do my people need? Like, help us through this thing, and we want to be successful. And that was given to me. Shout out to God. So I do feel like some of you guys can also be connecting with, okay, protecting what's about to come out. You could really be pouring into your connection with your ancestors, with your spirit team. And I feel like you're going to come to realize, especially for those of you who feel like there's some type of a certain method or rules and regulations, like maybe you didn't know where to start, or it's just like, I don't know, like maybe it kind of intimidates you. You don't know much about it, and it's like as you become more intentional about, really connecting with yourself and your team, you're gonna start to see things happen like that, okay? Like that, and you're gonna feel good because it's like, wow, it was nothing like how I imagined it would be. And not just with connecting with your team, but building your faith overall when it comes to your belief system, regardless of what you believe. God is at the top of my top of my top of my top of my. Okay, but we also have our ancestors, our guides, our guardian angel is there to help us along the way. So I feel like a lot of you guys could really be deemed, again, more intentional when it comes to finding out more. And it's like, dang, you know, I wish I would have been, this help has been there for me all along. And you're going to feel it's going to increase your confidence as well, especially when it starts to be revealed to you more and more the type of power that you possess. So during this moon phase, that's going to be a very beautiful but beneficial thing for you, especially when it comes to increasing your faith. Okay, now we are going to talk about the fact that you're having to release some things, because I feel like what some of you guys don't realize is that the things that you have been praying for and you've been manifesting certain things for a very long time, and maybe you see a glimpse of it, or it comes temporarily, or you get something similar. Okay, and so you're not really completely fulfilled. And it's like the real thing is there, but it won't fit in a particular place in your life because you have old, outdated things that's taking up that space. So I'm gonna need you to move around. I need some people to move around in your life. I need some habits to be paid more attention to, so that you are not, okay, I'm hearing coping. Someone's been coping. Someone is also born in July. Okay, I'm picking up Cancer energy as well as Leo. Someone could be wearing pink also. Now, with this new moon energy, when it comes to manifesting, again, I have very diligently curated a guide for you guys. If you are interested in, tapping into that, maybe you have an idea of the direction you want to go, but you're not, maybe you feel like you don't have all the facts or what's in the way. You know what I'm saying? Get with me. I'm going to keep that service available, I think until tomorrow night. Although the new moon is today, it would be great to go ahead and take advantage of that. But if you feel like, well, maybe I'm not quite ready for the guide yet, we do have more surface level spreads available when it comes to what you can expect with this moon, what's manifesting, what's in store, what's in your way, what do you need, how do you need to be moving in order to see the action that you're wanting to see. For some of you guys, if things will be manifesting by the full moon, I do believe that the full moon comes in around April 12th. So between now and then. So again, if you want to connect when it comes to that guide, then we can take a look at your situation, see what it is that you're wanting to manifest, and how you can go about doing that, okay? And also, like I said, you can check the news feed or the link in the bio, depending on where you're seeing this at, and I have those other options up there as well. Some are ranging from 1818 to 4040. The guide is actually actually 40/40 right now. Okay, and those guides are tailored to you and your specific manifestation. Okay, now, collectively speaking, what it is that you guys need to know when it comes to what it is time for you to move on from. Somebody's name is Jacob. I also feel like daisies are significant, as well as lemons. Now, I don't know if you had something lemon flavored, or utilize an actual lemon, but I do feel like now is the time. If that is a confirmation for you, now is the time for you to do what it is that you're needing to do to change your situation. A part of that looks like you releasing the past. Some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign, or there's a fire sign in your energy, okay? And this could even be some of y'all, when it comes to a divine masculine, it's time for something to be released. Somebody could be releasing their emotions, but if that is the case, I feel like someone could energetically speak and feel that, you are done. Okay? Like, time is up. Time is up with a situation. And some of you guys, whether you're dealing with a fire sign or not, when it comes to people that you already know you need to let go, somebody's born in November. Someone is also around their 40s. And I also feel like the 15th could be significant, as well as the 8th. The timing of a situation. Now, if you have been dealing with someone and there's like this cat and mouse game, the whole runner chaser dynamic, very karmic situation, it's time for you to release that. Because you may look around in your physical environment and say, well, they're not actually in the way. They're not even in my presence. Physically. Spiritually, we know that, and if you don't know, if you're new here, everything takes place spiritually first. And I tell my clients all the time, you have to remember that, especially when it comes to being confused by someone's action, or even when it's hard to believe certain things. It's like you have to remember that you're dealing with the spirit of individuals, whether they show up a completely different way or not. Your discernment comes in when you are able to identify their true motives. So this could be, a family member. You could think, well, wow, we're family. Well, like, that makes no sense. Why would they do that? A sense of betrayal in any aspect. But you have to remember that you're dealing with the spirit of a person. We always talk about someone has a good spirit, but people don't necessarily like to shine light on when someone has a negative spirit, an envious spirit, a spirit where there's like this tit for tat, or somebody always wanted to play a game, so they feel like they're ahead or on top, or they're above, or that they're winning. Okay, so again, whether that's friends, your boss, family members, co-workers, mentors, whatever it is, you have to remember, first and foremost, and it can be difficult depending on the dynamic of the relationship, but you have to remember that all things are spiritual. And so, again, you may say, well, this person isn't in my way. I pick and choose when I want to talk to them, or I pick and choose when I want to link up with them, whatever the case may be. But spiritually speaking, this person could be in this energy where they want to teach you a lesson because you triggered them in some type of way. And baby, this could be you not even knowing that you did. So that is why it's important to discern the spirit so that you can know, regardless of how you feel about a situation, a job, a lover, a child, a parent. You need to know when it is time to make room. because it takes up space in your life. Your blessings, the visual that I'm getting is like, what do you call it? It's a net. And it's like, you guys seen that episode of SpongeBob where all the stuff, like a cornucopia of blessings fell out of the sky for him and Patrick, because they remained faithful. They didn't know who, what, when, where, and why, or how. Um, some of y'all kids watching SpongeBob, but they just knew, regardless of the bushy situation around them, they just knew that help was on the way, or that they could have what it is that they wanted. They already knew. They knew that their abundance was coming. But then you got Squidward, who thought that they were insane for even thinking that they had that type of power, or that insane for even believing that, for even just having that belief. It's like, y'all are crazy. We finna fry this bug up and you're gonna settle for eating this damn bug. And it's like, no. So had they allowed Squidward to be around, and we're talking spiritually speaking, to plant seeds in their mind that cause their faith to waver, or to plant seeds with his negativity so that he could distract them to thinking, yeah, you know what, that's kind of wild. Like, or I could spend more time looking for damn bugs for us to burn up to eat. You know what I'm saying? To settle for the bare minimum. Because I'm not seeing physical evidence, even though my intuition and my heart believes that I can have all of those things. I just don't see how that could happen. And if they had allowed Squidward to plant those seeds by spewing his negative energy, they would have missed their blessing, because they would have been too busy focused on some shit that didn't matter. You eat the damn bug. And Squidward thought they were insane. He already thought that he was better than them. He wanted to humble them. And that humbling could have looked like, you know, you're over here concerned with me. Now, I have this control over you because I just simply off of what I say or how I make you feel, you step away from your purpose. You step away from what it is that you're wanting to manifest, what you've been working on, the goals that you've had, what you already intuitively know is your birthright to be over here in this bullshit with me. I have that type of power because I'm not interested. I don't have the vision that you have. So instead of just allowing you to make me feel like I'm less than, or like I need to do more for myself, or that I need to change who I am so that I can be in better alignment to receive my blessings, that's too much work for me. So I'll just lure you over here so that you can, again, be distracted by what is already coming towards you. The damn helicopter was in the sky already. So, and I guess, you know, with the episode, God or the universe, you know, whatever you believe, would be the helicopter. But they remained faithful. And the thing is, though, had they not, they would have missed their blessing. And that was a big ass blessing. And well, the enemy, whether you see them physically as an enemy or not, you're going to come to a place, especially under this moon, is going to be revealed to you, if it has not within the last 2 weeks, who your enemies are, not only who they are, but what their intentions are. Some of you guys have been getting readings or even pulling your own cards, asking for signs because you're wanting to make sure that you are on the right path. And baby, if you don't know right now, or if you've had a hard time accepting what it is the Spirit has been trying to tell you, you're going to have concrete evidence. Because it's like, you're not going to miss your bus. You don't get to miss your bus. So if that looks like you being disappointed in someone because you didn't want to accept the truth, that's what's going to be happening. If that looks like you being, just torn up about a situation, or being removed from a job that it's been time for you to leave from, but you've been too focused on how ends are going to be met. You might, something could happen at your job or in whatever the environment is that really pushes you to the edge. And it's like, I can't fuck around anymore. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how it's going to happen. But Lord, make me over, because if this is what I'm getting at, the vibration that I'm on, I'm ready to increase my vibration. I'm ready to look for how I can do that. And while you're focused on that, or while that's your reasoning for doing that, you're going to look around and see, like, damn, I wasn't even trying to call that in, but that happened quick as hell. It's like you're going to be receiving the confirmations that you're on the right track. Those of you guys who have side hustles or projects that you're working on, or even small businesses, and you're like, things are okay, but I have a bigger vision, and I'm not really sure how to get to that place. And God is telling you, baby, I need you to lock in. Stop wavering in whether or not you can make this happen. Let me know that's what, or whoever you believe in, but let me know where you at with it, and we can go there. But I need you all the way in the car. The minute that traffic comes on for a slight moment, you want to get out the car. Take me home. And that's not how faith works. Yes, it may waver, but you have to hold on to it. What are you losing if you're already wanting to leave the destination that you're already at? What are you losing out on? Be a little delusional if you need to, but be realistic when it comes to who and what you need to let go of. And again, for some of you guys, it is someone who you had a love connection with. For some of y'all, it is family members. And someone who made you wait, or makes you feel like you're always having to wait. Someone likes raisin cookies. So I guess this is like raisin oatmeal, or somebody could have been eating those. Someone is also a chef, or like they cater or cook. Stop watching and waiting and get to moving. Now, I want to kind of go back for a minute. Someone's around the age of 23. I want to go back for a minute when it comes to you moving forward with this new moon energy. By you moving forward, you are walking towards what it is that you're wanting to manifest. What your confirmation is going to be, you're sleeping better, feeling well. Somebody's name could be like Rail. I feel like that's short for something though. Rail, something rail. But you're gonna notice that you're sleeping much better. And if you are a parent, your children, those nightmares, if your child has been having nightmares or just up and down at night, that's going to be changing with this new moon, okay? But yes, you're going to be waking up well rested, even if you're not getting your full amount of sleep, okay? Somebody could have tan. Somebody has a tall headboard. Makes me think of like one of those tall, fancy ones. So you can have a low bed. But yellow sheets, green sheets. I'm also picking up like a print, some type of print. Especially if this is a child, it can have like trains or cars or something on it. But yes, your baby's nightmares are going to go away. Make sure you are praying over your child or speaking positivity over them if you guys don't pray. Make sure that you are placing that shield above and around them, okay? And you, with this moon, the more that you connect with yourself, I also feel like finding a new mentor. Some of you guys could be considering going to therapy. Advice columns are also significant. If you were thinking about getting a new pet, go ahead. Also picking up water sign energy, you could be a water sign. But I see somebody going to the ocean as well. But connecting with water. So that may be a way that you ground yourself, being more intentional with your showers if you don't take spiritual baths. I do see someone going to the ocean though, but you may be connecting, some of you guys may be connecting with water spirits. Yes, and you're also becoming more comfortable with your own spiritual gifts. Now, the more that you spend time focusing on what it is that you're wanting to manifest, this, okay, music. Music could be a great tool when it comes to manifesting. But this new moon energy is really going to put you on top. I'm not lying. It's really about to do it for you. Wearing the color pink. So some of you guys could also be doing like self-love rituals. I love that. That's going to be successful for you, especially when it comes to increasing your confidence and helping you to connect even more with your spiritual power so that you can change some things around for you. Put your game face on and let's go. Picking up on Texas, Dallas, Houston. I'm seeing Austin. Baseball is also significant. Baseball or softball. Now, someone or situation of your past could be dealing with some karma. As we know that karma is both good and, karma is karma. Okay? So it's about the seeds that you plant. But if you are a feminine energy, I do feel as if you are someone's karma. You walking away from someone is their karma. And I feel like you're going to, if this person doesn't flat out tell you in so many words, you're going to receive a confirmation. Instagram is significant. Someone also drives a Tesla, but I feel like phone communication as well. Walking away from someone and leaving the baggage behind creates dharma for you. Someone could be born on the 13th of a month. Your legs looking good, girl. Some of you guys been getting into your fitness. Somebody's devious plans did not work. Somebody thought they had something for you, but you was the trait. So, again, if you're dealing with someone, even if they're not a fire sign, guys, somebody that was controlling or wanted to control even the narrative, the way that a situation went. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're leaving that behind, cut off. Some of you guys could have air placements, but I do feel like somebody tried to get you comfortable and you were on your P's and Q's. It's like giving me someone sitting down and wanting to feed you something. This person is sour, and their plans could be because they are bitter about, this could be your boundaries. This could be, it's something that you did or the lack thereof. I feel like a plan that failed. This person couldn't get you comfortable the way that they were so sure that they would. And this person could be dealing with some dark things. They're definitely, and we know that we need both our light and shadow side to navigate this world, honey. Especially with dealing with people in situations such as this. This person could have been very draining. There's like an element of confusion. And it's just like you're not willing to relearn a lesson. For what? You've gained the wisdom already. And someone was hoping that you couldn't see them for who they are. While you're vibing high, this person is just They like you when you're in a vulnerable state. Or the 30th is going to be significant. They like you when you're in a vulnerable state, or like when you vibe on their level. It's like, why are you healing? Now I can't manipulate you. You're going to receive a message from this person. Okay? So, please do keep those things in mind. And also, if you were looking for reassurance as to whether or not this new path that you're wanting to, 1313 will be a confirmation for you, okay? You're on the right path. And this is the perfect timing. If you're wanting to manifest something right now, don't limit it to one thing, baby. Change your life. Whether you are working your magic, getting into the practices that have been passed down to you throughout your lineage, it's like, what are you afraid of? Things staying the same? Well, that means you need to be utilizing. Some of you guys are getting into candle magic. You could be into candle magic. Baby, what are you waiting on? Change your life. Change your life. You spend so much time believing in other people and encouraging them. And it's like, what about you? Put that same effort into you. When you start to see the red flags of any situation, I feel like with this moon though, especially the pre-phase, so some of you guys have already been experiencing this. Baby, do the dash is what I'm hearing. Make sure you're not driving crazy. Okay? Put that phone down. Set your music before you get there. Now, somebody feels rejected by you, and if they ain't financially broke, spiritually speaking, they ain't got it, baby. And that could really have a negative impact on you and what it is that you're wanting to manifest if you allow this person in your space. Now, somebody could have been trying to put a spell over you, even if this is by wordplay, okay? But it's rejected, and your spiritual team is going to handle that. Yeah, you're going to receive some communication. It could even be like a DM or an actual phone call. Especially if you recently went to a gas station, okay? And again, social media is significant, but you're going to receive communication from someone, and they want to talk about commitment in some type of way. That person tried to cast a spell on you. Again, even if that is by wordplay, spells isn't just burning a candle, okay? But speaking of casting spells via wordplay, start casting a spell on yourself. People always go into overtime trying to put a spell on another person. Put a spell on you to rid of those bad habits. Put a spell on you when it comes to increasing your confidence. Get into your glamour. Run your money up. Get your bag up. And never mind what somebody else thinks that they can do to you. The only how this person can harm you, and let me tell you, some of you guys are so protected that your ancestors is not even going to let you take it there with certain individuals. It's like, I will whoop your ass before I let you go and get into that. All right? You don't want to listen? Your last $20 coming out that account today for a subscription that you completely forgot that you signed up for forever ago. It's like, don't play. Because while, again, we look at the physical and we see no harm, your ancestors can know that this person has nothing but ill intentions for you. This looks like your damn motor blowing out of nowhere. After you done got your car checked out and everything good, because you're trying to go meet up with somebody who could definitely give you some shit that you can't get rid of. Okay? And that type of protection, when the flesh want what it want, regardless of what it is, it can be annoying. But always show gratitude, because you don't know what it is that your stubbornness might be getting you into, but that you're being protected from. Now, another way that your protection may be coming about is you feeling rejected by a job, by a person, anything like that. And it's like, well, I know you had high hopes, but you're going to miss out on the bigger blessing because you want to go fuck with the peasants. Okay? Now, for some of you guys, it's not going to be for all of you, but somebody is under judgment when it comes to spell work. I'm picking up Libra energy. Somebody did try to, now this makes me feel like somebody could have been trying to burn candles. You could be into hoodoo also, but somebody could have tried to burn a candle on you. And somebody could even try to burn a candle when it comes to trying to get you to reconcile with them. They're under judgment for that. And so we did talk about karma earlier. Now, for those of you guys who practice hoodoo, voodoo, take it to your people now. But I am seeing that that is another way that your manifestations are going to be provided to you. But it's like, it's not just about you. You identifying your power. This moon is like heightening that ability for you. And no, it does not end when the moon phases. You take this with you, baby. You get better and better. But for somebody, you got to stop being scared first. Somebody's born in October. I'm also picking up a Latin bloodline, or Latin ethnicity, I guess. All right, so what do you want them to know? What can they expect? Some of you guys are considering job changes. You're going to be rerouting and redefining the rules of your life, your perception of life, what you deem to be right or wrong, what you deem. It's like you're breaking free of a box. Also, if you are on Patreon, I'm going to post some keynotes that you guys need, and this is going to be for everyone. Also, if you're viewing this on Patreon, welcome. I'm Ray Rains. You can feel free, if this is your vibe and you feel like you're in alignment with Her Thoughts Ethereal, then we do have tiers that you can join, and you can get messages that I don't necessarily feel like the general public should have access to, because some things can be dangerous, okay? Everybody is not tapping into their spiritual self for the right reasons, so some shit can be dangerous, okay? So you can definitely check those messages out. Feel free to become a free member if you like. Well, you gotta be if you're viewing this over there. But yes, and check out our news feed if you're wanting to participate in any service for yourself. My email is there as well, and you can find me on Instagram and Threads at any given point at Her Thoughts Ethereal. Okay, so, and you can find us on YouTube too. I don't know if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're on YouTube watching this, check the description. The Patreon will be there. But I will have information for you guys, especially those keynotes for this moon energy on the news feed. Now, not just your intuition, but your gift of clairvoyance is going to be heightened. You're going to be, with this moon, you're going to be seeing shit. Put it this way, you ain't going to need a deck of cards, baby. And if you're an OG over here, you already know how to move, okay? But I feel like you guys your intuition is going to be extremely heightened. And not just when it comes to the people around you, what's going on in your environment, but the direction that you're wanting to go. You're going to find yourself being more driven. Right now is the perfect time for you to set your intentions. Write them down as if they are currently happening, okay? Not past tense, not what you're waiting on. This shit is right now, today, okay? Take the time You might say, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. I need to. No, because this moon is about you. You have 1,000,001 places and people to pour into, but you need to take care of you first. Because what are you really pouring? If okay, somebody's drinking tea, somebody makes tea, but I just got somebody could work in fast food or a restaurant, but I just got a visual of the the particles from tea bags like being at the bottom of the tea, but the tea's almost gone. So that just kind of makes me feel like you running low and you scraping the damn pot, if anything. So you need to be pouring into yourself and filling yourself up before you try to go giving anything to anybody. Okay, take care of you. This moon is about you. So I keep hearing glamour magic also. You guys are going through a spiritual transformation, but as well as a physical one. You may want to do something differently with your hair. Um, for those of you guys who are on your cycle or who maybe you come on your cycle within the next week and a half, the way that you handle your cycle, for one, no longer treating it as a burden, really getting into those feminine aspects of yourself and honoring, but I heard harnessing that power. So your period isn't just a burden to you anymore. You're looking at ways to improve that time of the month for yourself. Not just how you feel about it, but how you take care of yourself. How to, detox. Some of you guys may need to detox, but purifying yourself. I also feel like gratitude for the things that you can give birth to. Go ahead, baby. So new ideas, new projects. If you are in culinary in any aspect, you need to stop procrastinating and get a move on when it comes to like launching something. But what you can expect with this moon is seeing your not just the destination, because the journey is relevant, but seeing the direction that you're headed in. You're putting together a plan and you're sticking to it. By doing that, you set the wheel of fortune to roll into your favor, and things are getting sweet. Look at that. Now, some of you guys may want to do sweets in moderation. Some of you guys are definitely like dieting or just changing your lifestyle. Not making anything strenuous because it feels like a chore, but more so, realizing that it's a lifestyle and what is needed from you. Okay? God also has a surprise for you, baby. Anything else for our royals? I also see you receiving real, genuine love from someone with this new moon. Now, again, somebody's going to try to bring some bullshit to you. They want to get you. This person feels like they don't have control or power over you anymore. Now, I do want to, well, for those of you guys who have booked and who will book, we will do that because the directions are a little more specific, and this will be for free and paid members. So anyone, I don't know who all will be watching this, and I have to be responsible. But let's just say it's going to be a trial run of what I'm wanting you to do when it comes to your manifestation. Now, your ancestors is handling your lightweight, baby. And if you were skeptical about somebody, this person could have a beard or like real fine hair. Like, are they playing, or somebody wants some head, honey? They want oral sex. And this person could have a gut. If they don't have a gut, they could be experiencing some digestion issues at this time. Somebody's like riding around. This person could have a picture If not on social media, this could have been the last time you've seen them. But there's something about this person wearing shades. But somebody is like somewhere trying to see something, but they think that you don't know or that you can't see. And this could even be their intentions. Okay? You do have someone that is loyal to you. And I do see you guys being bold and cutting off what does not, okay, serve you, but deserve what's about to come out. Yep. You've been seeing the signs. Don't allow anyone. You're working hard to change your life. And it's like you have someone that's taking up space. And they're fine with that. What they're not fine with is you making them, it's like you're lighting a fire under them the more that you elevate, because it shines light on not just their insecurities, but it makes them face the fact that they're not doing enough with you, for you, or with their own life. Okay? So, get a plan together for what it is that you want for your life. And stick to that. Stay focused on that. Again, the full moon is going to be around April 12th, I want to say. Stick with it. Trust it. You got to make this plan and trust it. Trust it. Somebody also wants you to trust them. And if you are dealing with a friends with benefits type of situation, or like anything where there's no true commitment, no strings attached, it's like up in the air, nothing's concrete about it, that's what it's going to be. So regardless of how you try to dress it up, or this person try to dress it up, or the situation or the job tries to make it look, that's simply what it is. Somebody wants sex from you, nothing more, and to have control over you. Some of the things and people you were once loyal to, baby, your feelings, if they haven't changed, they're going to. And somebody wants to pull you back into that. Somebody is toxic, but they want you to think that they're good for you. They say all the sweet things, all the right things. And it's not until you pull away from that person that they show up as they want a solid foundation with you, a bond with you. Think twice about that. This could even be like family members using you until you start to distance yourself, and then they want your attention. Or they got you this, or they wanted to check on you. This could be a job. They are not giving you what it is that you deserve, and then all of a sudden, when they get word that you're looking for something else, or your performance is no longer overdoing it, but simply what it is that you're having to do, then they want to talk about potential. Would you say you passed that? That's not where I am. And that lets your spirit team know. That lets the universe know, okay, so you do know that you deserve better. Let's make that happen. You're done settling. Okay, let's make this happen. I love you guys, Royals. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube and this resonated with you in any way, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay? If you're over on Patreon, make sure you check the newsfeed. I will post keynotes there for you guys. If you want to check on your own tailored manifestation guide, see what it is that we can get popping so you can get it popping, definitely don't hesitate to get with me on that. And we also have other services available for you guys as well, starting at $18.18, and that price is only valid for this new moon. Okay, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Welcome to all of our new royals, and I'm going to drop something new for y'all. If you have booked prior to the day, you guys will, I'll start sending those out momentarily. And I think that's it for now. I love you guys. If any of this resonated with you, drop your favorite angel number in the comment section. And don't forget to like the video.